She was supposed to be starting fresh, moving to a city to be closer to her kids, but just 2 months later, Jerica Hamre vanished without a trace. For 18 months, hope faded, until a gruesome discovery in a remote farm. The question remains, who killed Jerica Hamre? This is the tragic case of Jerica Hamre. Jerica Hamre was 30 years old, a certified nursing assistant with a fun-loving spirit. Born and raised in rural Nebraska, she was described by her parents as someone who enjoyed spending time with her daughters and had a vibrant personality despite life challenges. Jerica was a mom to 3 girls, 2 older ones around 9 and 8 at the time, and a young toddler. Due to personal struggles, her mom had legal guardianship of the kids, but Jerica had scheduled visitations and was working hard to stay involved in their lives. In April 2022, Jerica made a big move from the small town of Wilcox in Kearney County to Lincoln, the state capital. She was excited about being closer to family and starting over. She settled into a home on the 3500 block of Huntington Avenue, sharing it with a roommate, a man and 2 women. It seemed like a step forward, but things quickly soured. On June 22nd, 2024, just 2 months after her move, Jerica was assaulted in her own home. According to reports, her roommates attacked her, leaving her with severe bruising and a broken nose. She called the police and filed a report, but for some reason we may never know, she chose not to press charges. In a conversation with a friend around that time, Jerica admitted her living situation wasn't working out like she thought it would. Was this a red flag? A sign of deeper trouble? 3 days later, on June 25th, 2024, Jerica was last seen at her home. She seemed fine, no unusual behavior noted, but then, silence. No calls, no texts, no social media posts. When she missed a scheduled visit to pick up her daughters from her parents' house, alarm bells rang. Her family knew something was wrong. Jerica wouldn't just abandon her girls. On July 3rd, 2024, she was officially reported missing. The Lincoln Police Department classified it as suspicious circumstances right away. Jerica's father, Craig Hamre, later shared in interviews over the last 10 years his daughter had made bad decisions and hung around the wrong people, but he emphasized it finally caught up with her in a bad way. Despite this, her parents painted a picture of a woman who was fun-loving and cherished her time with her kids. The search kicked off immediately. Police, volunteers, and family combed over 1,000 square miles of Nebraska's rugged terrain, timberlands, rivers, lakes, and farmlands. They even investigated a property in Overton, but found nothing. Months turned into a year. Online forums like Reddit's Unsolved Mysteries buzzed with theories. Was it connected to the assault? Did her roommates know more? Or was it someone from her past? Jerica's case gained traction, with missing posters shared widely and pleas for tips pouring in. But as 2024 faded into 2025, hope dimmed. Then, on December 17th, 2025, nearly 18 months after she vanished, a chilling breakthrough. A man preparing a rural farm for sale in Furness County just north of Oxford, about a 3-hour drive southwest of Lincoln, stumbled upon human remains in a remote outbuilding, a rundown shed on the property. The body had been there for quite some time, hidden away in the isolations of Nebraska's countryside. Forensic teams confirmed it was Jerica Hamre. There was no connection between her and the farmer's owners. They were cleared immediately. The Lincoln Police Department, along with the Furness County Sheriff's Office, Nebraska State Patrol, and Attorney General's Office, launched a full homicide investigation. Captain Ben Miller stated in a press conference, "This is not the outcome any of us wanted. Our heart breaks for her family," but he assured the public there's no ongoing threat. Here's where it gets intriguing. Police already have a person of interest in custody on unrelated charges. Who is this person? Details are scarce, but speculation points back to those roommates or someone close to her circle. The assault just days before her disappearance looms large. Was it a motive? Possibly a cover-up? Investigators are piecing together the timeline, awaiting autopsy results to pinpoint the cause and time of death. Jerica's family, who raised her daughters during the ordeal, now faces the painful task of seeking justice while grieving. Her story is a stark reminder of how quickly life can unravel, even in a quiet Midwestern town. What do you think happened to Jerica? Was it the roommates, someone from her past, or a random act? Share your theories in the comments.